All right, good evening and welcome to Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon Barbecue. I'm Rob J. along with Jamie Horton. We have a very, very special show for you this evening. We'll be talking with Tyrone and I just can't believe Tyrone is here. It's really good to see you, man.
Yeah.
And we got this young man here.
Yeah.
Got
his son here.
You knew him before he was born.
I knew him before he was born.
No, you did.
Well, I knew of him.
So did you help name him, Preston?
No, I ain't never helped name him.
Okay.
No.
Well,
I just asked Jennifer what she had me. She said, "Boy."
But Tyrone, we really appreciate you, man. Ole Miss legend. So we'll be talking with him in a moment. Also, we'll be talking with Coach Otis Ridley, Jackson State assistant football coach. He's going to join us, and it's going to be kind of a Jackson State show tonight because we have Travis Jerome. You don't want to miss him. He's going to be joining us a little bit later this evening as well. And today is his birthday, by the way.
Oh, congratulations! Happy birthday, Travis.
Happy birthday, Travis. So he's just 25 years old.
20 what?
Before we get started, I want to let you know that this show is brought to you by Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. Let us in, we'll keep them out. That's their slogan, 601-939-5231. First Commercial Bank, where business is personal, 601-709-7777. Willie T. Abston Law Firm. Attorney Abston is considered one of Mississippi's top-rated personal injury and general super lawyers. The number there is 601-487-8839. Mansell Media and Marketing Agency is a full-service advertising and marketing agency. Their number is 601-339-2040. Richard Shaw of Dynastics Promotions, the official clothier of Talking Sports Live, 601-353-1956. More and more sports management. Well, we give you more.
That's their slogan.
More of what? 601-260-3509. Also, Break It Smash Rooms, Mississippi's new family attraction. Chunk It, Axe Games, Axe Throwing, Smash Room, a safe, fun, clean environment. Their number is 601-706-2904. It's called Break It Smash Rooms, located in Pearl at 200 Bass Pro Drive in Pearl, Mississippi, at the outlets of Mississippi. Again, we're here at Full Moon Barbecue on Main Street. You can also watch us here on our social media platforms, and Sunday night on the Lou My 35. And again, so happy to have Tyrone Ashley, former Ole Miss running back, here with us, and his son Preston. Thank you guys for coming. We really appreciate it.
Glad to be here.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
So now, Has he made his college choice yet?
Yes, he did.
Okay, we're gonna find out in just a second.
Yeah, we're gonna let it be a surprise.
He had a press conference
Just
at school.
no, sir. I did it. I did it when I was on my official visit.
Okay.
To school.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Well, Tyrone, how's everything been going, man? Since the last time we saw you,
It's been going good, man. Since the last time I talked to y'all on the radio, it's been what, 2 years ago.
and then now you see what we're doing now.
Yeah, we made it the big time, not that.
That's right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But it's going good.
Yeah, everything's going good.
Yeah, and you got your young man here, your son, Preston. Did you think that he would be a great football player like you were? Did you ever think that coming up?
Well, yeah,
Oh, for sure.
I was hoping, but
Come
I just know if he put in the work, everything would have worked out.
You wanted him to play football?
Oh yeah, I want him to play football.
Okay.
I tell you what, Rob, he cocky like he is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tyrone was cocky, and I can tell he cocky, but they can bag it
Back it up.
Oh yeah,
Back it up.
I know he bagged it up. He real cocky. Was he cocky more? Is he more cocky than you? Yeah,
100%.
Oh, he admitted it.
Like I tell you that you garbage, and I'll show you that you garbage.
Oh
That's
man,
what I'm talking about right
that's
now.
what I'm talking about.
Well, since you have already revealed where you're going to play your college ball, you want to let our viewers know?
Yes, sir. I'm going to be. I'll be Colorado Buffalo. Go Bus.
Yeah. Hey, that's their thing right there. Would you?
Yes, sir. Go Bus.
Oh, I didn't know that. You ever seen that before, Rob?
No, I know. What made you choose Colorado?
Just going up there, just having the family feel of it, and after being up there with such great coaches like Coach Livingston and Coach Mathis, I just know when I leave Brandon, Mississippi, with my coach of 17, Tyrone Ashley, my dad, I know that Coach Mathis and Coach Livingston and Coach Prime, they're gonna give me the same exact thing and even harder, and that's what I want because a player like me, I'm a diamond in the rough. I'm a dog. I'm not soft. You don't find guys like me nowadays. I don't sit on my butt at the crib. I go out there and get it. Like I'm really one of one. No, really one of none. If I would like to say.
He way more cocky than that. So I'll tell you,
I don't think Tyrone ever talked about that.
not like that. Not like that.
Nah,
Tyrone was cocky though, but not like his son.
So Tyrone, would you having played at Ole Miss? What was that? I mean, did that bother you that Ole Miss is not in there?
Yeah, at first it did. I was in my feelings, but I always tell my wife I got to take the feelings out.
Yeah.
And after that, I seen other schools start pursuing him, and I was like, I always tell Preston, I say, don't go where you like, go where you love.
Amen.
And I was like, God gonna show us all these offers. God gonna show us what school. My wife used to always like, well, I don't know, I don't understand it. So I said, baby, just sit back and understand that when the right school come, you will know. And when we got to Colorado, both of them told me, they say, Dad, this is the school.
So you said you saw him from a distance, like he was fussing with him.
Yeah, I thought they was fussing with each other. And I go over and I ask him what's going on. She tell me, oh, he got something to tell you. I'm like, what you got to tell me? He said, Dad, I feel it. I'm like, feel what? He said, Dad, this is the school. I'm like, really? He like, yeah. He said, I'm gonna announce it today.
It hit you just like that?
Yes, sir. It hit me like, when you get them butterflies in your stomach when you meet the girl for the first time, it was like that. And I pulled my dad and Coach Matthews to the side, and I knew when it was like for real when I started crying. Because when I started crying, I knew that this was home.
Wow. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I know exactly what you mean because when my daughter was choosing a college, we went to this school, we went to Jack State, of course, we went to all of these different schools, Alabama, Crimson Tide. So I had to get something from Southern University in Baton Rouge one day. I had to go pick up something. And she went with me. And can she hold it down over there? So we went to Southern. And when we got back in the car, she said, I want to go here. I said, you lying? What? She said, this is where I want to come here to Southern. I said, no, not here.
So you cried, she did.
I cried, she did. So it was kind of similar. It was kind of similar.
Yeah.
And it's my fault because I shouldn't have let her go with me to go pick up something.
That's right. You should have just let her
I just stay home.
That's right.
But she went to Southern, and that's where she wanted to go.
Wow.
But
I mean, hey, you gotta let the kids make their own decision.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, but I feel what Tyrone talking about. You probably want your child to follow your footsteps, but they got to do their own path in life. How many schools was out there?
28.
28?
Yes, sir. It's 28.
Oh my! And you talked to all 28?
Well, out of the 28, probably like Yeah, about 28. Yes, sir. All 28.
Oh
Yeah.
man,
Yes,
was
sir.
it difficult for you to choose?
I mean, yes, sir. At first,
Mhm.
just going into it, especially when they got the chance to get in contact with me and last year. But having my head on straight with such great parents, my dad always telling me when you feel that right school, it'll happen, and God just weaved out the schools that I thought I was going to. I thought I was going to like be a great fit at. They just weeded them out, and and it came down to them three, and then
Who were the three?
it was Florida State, Florida, and Colorado. Yes, sir.
You think the distance is going to be a problem for you?
Oh no, sir, not at all.
You gonna be going up there?
Oh yeah, they're gonna take care of me.
That's all right.
Get up there and see her.
That's all right, person. Congratulations, man.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Proud of
Great,
you,
great,
man. I
great
tell
job.
you, you know, that you went to Brandon
Yes, sir.
also. So I know last year's disappointment
Yeah,
in that state championship. I looked at that game, and y'all should have won.
No, 100%.
Yeah, and I saw some of the kids crying and everything. With that on, I mean, tell us about that experience right there.
Just that experience, us being such a we have a bunch of guys that's high rated. We were just dominating everybody by physical skill, and you go pound for pound with a team just as
Physical.
physical and talented as you. It comes with this right here and togetherness, and we just didn't have that. But we learned, and we got our tears out that day,
Mhm.
and we've been laser focused ever since then. So
Your daddy cry.
no, sir.
He don't cry.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he do.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't see him cry.
You see him
He
cry?
didn't let his son see him cry. He probably cried in the stand, but
No, I mean, I didn't cry after the state championship.
You didn't?
I gave it all I had,
Yeah.
but I promise you this year that we bringing that gold ball home. I
Yes,
can
sir.
Brandon?
guarantee you that. Oh, 100%.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
You hear that?
you heard that?
I can guarantee you that. Brandon's gonna get the first state championship ever in football history. I promise you that.
We heard that.
Oh, you hear
But Brandon never won a state championship.
Never. But with Preston Ashley and the 2025 Brandon Bulldogs that got Tyson Roberts and all these other great players, we're gonna win a state
Look, I
championship.
went to one of the guys. I think I went to that playoff game, and that was my first time going to that new stadium. I thought I was at Ole Miss somewhere. Like, when did they get this?
I was there last night for with the Mississippi Association of Coaches, and we went there last night for the All-Star soccer game. And that's my third time being there. But every time I go out there going, how beautiful that stadium is.
Yeah, man. I had to park all the way down the street. I was
Yeah.
like, what is this?
I had to park all the way down 18.
Yeah, and it was a dude standing on the fence. So it was a black dude on the fence. I said, man, when they get all this? Oh, they been had this, man. But tell me, let's ask you, man. Do your days at Ole Miss, was there any what stands out when you played at Ole Miss?
Oh, when we played in the Gator Bowl, I was the MVP. We got slaughtered, but
You get
hey,
slaughtered.
Ron, let me tell you something. Though. I knew Michigan was for real
Yeah.
when they pull out the sign, go blue,
Yeah.
go big blue.
Yeah.
Everybody on their team was able to touch that sign, even the kicker. And I was like, oh, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
So that's what stood out for you.
And somebody told me they got one of the biggest and quickest and most dominating offensive line of all
Yeah,
time.
the whole offensive line.
That's what I heard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're pro. The whole offensive line.
Oh, my.
Wow. Do you keep up with Ole Miss now?
Well, not no more.
Don't let
Tell him.
Colorado Buzz. Y'all gonna say something, Rob.
Go Buzz.
We appreciate you guys coming, man. We're
Yeah.
gonna do anything else like that this evening.
No, not really.
Congratulations, President,
yeah.
man. Yeah, so I'm
Congratulations.
come to some of the games and check
Yeah.
you out, man.
You got to. I
Yeah,
mean,
now-
if you want to see, the Deion Sanders and the,
Oh.
the 2020 version, 2020's,
Yes, sir.
2025 version,
Yes, sir.
Presto Money, the quickest thing to it.
Yes, sir. Now, when you go to Colorado and the Broncos play the Chiefs, make sure you be able to give me some tickets.
I got you.
That's a
Don't
fact.
worry. I
Yes,
got you.
sir. All right. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Coming up, we'll talk Jackson State football in just a moment. This is Talking Sports Live after the break.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Go on and keep on now.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal, and we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
We doing this. What is this? Welcome back to Talking Sports Live. Rob J, Jamie Horton, and we're so happy to have with us Travis Jerome. I was about to say Jerome Travis.
It wouldn't matter.
Travis Jerome. Now, Travis is now the title is long, but it used to be Sports Information Director, but it's a long title now. I can't even remember mine. So your official title at Jackson State.
It is Associate Athletic Director for Public Relations and Sports Media.
I told you.
I have to
It is
count.
long.
I told you.
See, I had to count.
How will I get on the business card?
And we in 2025, we don't do business cards.
Oh, okay.
Well, I really appreciate you joining us, Travis. I know you have your job does not end 9 to 5.
No.
It does not. And I was telling Jamie a moment ago, I was looking at footage. People call you for footage on everything. So they're looking for some footage of Jackson State football for the Las Vegas game.
Yep.
And I was looking at the footage, and I was looking at some of the sideline shots toward the end of the game, and it's a gazillion people down there, and you have to kind of try to tell these people what to do. How difficult is that?
Well, when we get into post game, it's one of those where I ignore the people around me, and I talk to the troopers and our police that are around TC, so I can get Coach Taylor to where he needs to get. And then once we start maneuvering him, then my job becomes difficult, because then I got to go start grabbing players and pulling players away from media and trying to get them into the locker room, because then we have 10 minutes to where we have to go into our post-game press conference. The worst part is when you have the SWAC championship and the Celebration Bowl and you have live TV and they're wanting to do trophy presentations and they're wanting to do live interviews, and you're scrambling trying to get everybody everywhere, and they're requesting 4 players and our head coach. And I'm one person, so I'm trying to maneuver everybody around. But no, it's hard. I think there's more people on the sidelines than there are in the stands when you think about it. You turn around.
That's what they look like.
Now tell me, I know.
Yeah. So you have to work hand in hand with Travis doing what you do with the sideline report.
And Travis is the one that directs me to what side what I want to meet the coach Ed and interview him and that stuff like that. So he's a big help. Like 10, 15, wherever we feel comfortable with, and he directs us to the post game and all things like that. So,
but I want to ask you this: how difficult is it during these days with all of these podcast people? I know you dealing with the TV reporters was kind of simple with 3 reporters, or maybe 3 or 4. But now everybody's got a podcast. Does that make it difficult for you?
No, it does. It really goes into us having to do a lot of research to figure out who's worthy of, and I hate to use the word worthy, but who's legitimate, who has enough followers for us to be able to allow to come into a game. And then they may be approved for one game and then not approved for another, and they get upset and start calling, emailing, sending me DMs, and just like, hey, we only have a certain amount of credentials, and I want to give person A as much as person B and try to maneuver them around as much as possible.
Wow. You got a depth threat last year, didn't you?
It was close.
It was close.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
No, it was close.
Somebody was mad for something. I forgot what it was.
And then they showed up at the game after they were told no.
Oh my, Travis, don't you stand by me.
You're kidding.
I might get shot.
With Jackson State having won the championship last year, the national championship in HBCU football, does it make it difficult with more people now wanting to talk to Coach TC and all that?
No, because as much time as I spend with Coach Taylor and Coach O, that, I know their vision. I know what their expectations are. I know who they want to. We have a set priority of people that will get in the front of the line, and then we just start maneuvering around. And I'll tell you, we'll use SWAC Media Day for example for last year. When I first got there, TC's first thing was I want to talk to everybody because we left too early the year before. So we made a point to go and talk to every media member that was there. Everybody else left at 1 o'clock. We were still there at 3:15 talking to the last media member. That's not going to happen this year. This year, we're going to look at the list, see who's there, maneuver them around to where it will benefit us as much as it benefits them, because now it's what benefits us at this point to where what will help Jackson State to everybody.
And I will say, man, TC accommodating.
Very.
Coach O as well.
Yes.
I mean, you guys are really accommodating to us, and we really appreciate in the past.
No,
You know, the school that Preston going to.
we sure didn't.
We didn't have it in the past, but TC is very, and I guess it's from him playing at JSU, and we've known him so long.
Yeah.
And he's been really accommodating. Does he get tired of the media request?
I'll let him answer that question.
I don't think
I'm not going to speak for TC on that one. I'll let you. I know what the conversations we have, but I'll let him answer that.
But he is very accommodating.
No, he is very accommodating. We try to keep the main thing, and that's football. And if it interferes with practice, film, or games, then we don't do it. And if it doesn't fit in the schedule.
After we won the SWAC, after Jackson State won the SWAC, he came to me like that. Nick said, "Man, I was looking for you." I said, "Well, you were celebrating for 2 hours. I started to get sleepy." I said, "I had to go home."
So is there something that you want fans to know about the upcoming season? I know football is right around the corner. Is there something fans need to know going into the season when it comes to football or the media in
No,
general?
I mean, it's just Jackson State football is what it is. The defending HBCU national champions, and I'll say what TC said at the end of the spring is, when they handed us that 24 trophy, they started working on the 25 trophy already, and that 24 case is in the trophy case. It needs a partner sending the trophy case.
Oh,
Oh,
how about that?
you heard that, didn't it?
Well, now you've been around the SWAC quite a bit, so just tell us your background.
How much time we got?
In a summary.
No, this is year 22 for me overall in college athletics, and I've been all over the map. I've been at different levels: NAIA, Division II, Group of 5. I've been in HBCU space since 2014. I started at Tuskegee, and then got the call. I got the call to go to Alabama State in 2017, and have been in the SWAC since. I left for a quick minute to go to South Alabama for a year, and came back home to be with my family and my daughter, because it's one of those when you live apart, things happen, and it's the SWAC is the SWAC. If you're new in the SWAC, you got to learn the conference and learn the ropes and learn the system. But no, it's a great place to be.
I tell you what, like I say, he's been accommodating to me. Now, my thing this year is, are y'all making any provisions to get some of these people off the
Off the sideline.
Yeah, please. That's in my way.
We got a surprise coming.
That's all I need to know. I hope I like that surprise.
Yeah, we got a surprise coming. Credentialing will be a little different.
Okay.
Be able to be duplicated. I'll say that right now.
Okay.
We're strict, and we're not going to credential as many people as we have in the past.
Okay.
Well, I'll tell you one person that does not have a credential.
And I
You don't
guarantee
have
you,
a
I know you're about to talk about.
He don't have a ticket.
Who is that?
He don't have a pass, but he is.
This little.
He's at
Every game.
Coach TC when they won the SWAC, or was it the championship game? TC was full of emotion.
It's a championship.
Next, it was a championship game. You see Lynn Willie grabbing TC. I'm like, leave him alone, man. How did he get down there?
I do not know.
How did he get down?
All I know, I was doing my job, Rob, and next thing I know, somebody tapped me on my shoulder. He's like, "Hey, buddy."
In Atlanta. In Atlanta.
Yeah. Hey, buddy.
He had no pass.
Not none.
But it was so we couldn't get down there.
No.
Well, I said I wasn't there, but you guys couldn't get down there. He was right beside TC, and I was looking at the footage. He's standing right beside TC. Hi, coach. Hey, coach. So how?
Rob,
Is he a magician? He a little black magician?
Rob, do what he said. So I said, "Where you been?" "Oh, I went in a Swace and got me something to eat."
Hey, don't. I am an innocent bystander in this one. I have no control. I know he was.
How do you let that slip through?
I hadn't even been on the clock officially yet for a day, and I'm out in the gym talking to Trey and Mo.
Oh my!
And Willie makes his way into the gym. Trey said, "Turn and walk." He said, "Save that for another day.
But he loves Jackson State.
Oh, he does, and
He is the biggest. Did he ever go to Jackson State?
Probably for a day.
But he loves. I've seen him.
That's my buddy.
Yes, but I've seen him.
don't let him fool you. That is his buddy. Because
Yeah.
Rob J will pick up the phone and call him in the middle of the day and say, "Hey, bring me some food."
Oh, you ain't got to tell me.
and he'll do it.
And look, let me tell you what he did for basketball. We was over there calling the game. Here you go. Look, Willie came up there, had 2 sandwiches, 2 Gatorades, and some cookies and stuff. So he know how Rob loves sweets. So he brought Rob. He said, "There go 2 cookies for you. Don't you never say that little Willie don't take care of his friends."
But no, man. Now does he work with the team?
You can ask the man that's coming on the next segment. There are some things that that gray line that I'll jump over again. There are sometimes I don't jump over.
Even if
That's one of those I'm not jumping over.
Even if Coach O said no, it's still in his mind is yes.
Absolutely. But no, man, he's a delightful guy.
Yeah, he
But no, man, I know you do. I know your job is nonstop. You have to deal with all the sports at Jackson State, and you have to deal with so much media, and with the football team being so successful as they are, I know that's got to pretty much be difficult because you got a lot. When you look at the games, will a lot of games be televised this year?
Yeah, that'll be announced. Some may be announced this week. Most of them will be announced in the next couple weeks. But yeah, every game we play will be on some network at some point.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well,
Wow.
I'll just say that. That's as much as I can say for right now.
Okay. Why not? You don't want to break no news? Huh?
No, I'll let you do that.
You don't tell
That's
us.
what I tell you early, and I'll let you.
oh, he's gonna let you
get on the radio.
So
But now, so how is it working with all of the coaches?
Easy. It just people think it's hard, but it's fun. You have to adapt your personality to their personality, and once you do, it's easy. I had Mo and Trey before, so that was an easy one for me. I've worked with Omar before on the opposite side, and then it's been a blessing to work with TC and Coach O because they make things so much easier.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, again, today is Travis's birthday, and
we're gonna sing happy birthday.
in the tradition of Talking Sports Live.
We sing happy birthday.
happy
Can we
birthday.
go to break?
We're gonna do it now. Coach O,
About the break. What you know about the break?
we finna sing happy birthday to
Bernard,
Coach.
get the mic.
Yeah. We want everybody to join in. Let's
Ready?
go. You start out, Bernard. Let's
right.
go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Travis. Happy birthday to you.
You just made my daughter's day, by the way, just so you know.
Now, Rob,
You don't want to come in the picture real
Rob, right quick. How old are you? That we need that. How old are
How
you?
would you say I was?
You don't want to come get in the real quick. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7. All right, this is the
She's not
dog.
going to talk to me the rest of the day now.
All right. And what's your name? Riley. Riley just bought a kitten, didn't she? Did she buy a
Yes.
kitten?
Yes.
And she lost him. The same
No,
day?
she didn't lose.
She didn't lose him.
Oh,
Oh,
She didn't lose him.
you didn't lose him.
He was hiding under my bed for like 3 hours.
She would rather talk to the cat than me. So that tells you where I stand.
oh.
Riley, it's great to see you.
Good to see you.
Did you get your dad a happy birthday present?
The cat.
I'm the president.
Oh, I like
Ooh,
that.
we
Yes, you
gonna
heard
take a
that.
break.
On
We
that.
gonna take a break.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington & Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Go on and keep on now.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
All right, welcome back to Talking Sports Live here at Full Moon Barbecue, 1935 Main Street in Madison, Mississippi. Rob J. Jamie Horton, and we're so happy to have with us Jackson State assistant football coach Otis Ridley. Coach, you always come through for us. We appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys, man.
Shame me out
Everything
here.
for the guys.
Shame me out here. He got me that time. I couldn't say nothing.
Yeah, he did.
I got to give it to him.
Yeah.
1 for 0 for me.
Yeah.
I got to give it to him.
Yeah,
Don't
Coach,
worry, I'm already working on number 2.
Coach talked about your wedding. Now, he didn't invite nobody to.
He invite y'all either. We
Coach,
might have revoke his sideline privileges.
don't believe it.
No, that'll kill him. That'll kill him.
Kill me, Coach. Kill me, Coach. Tell you right now, you might have to bear Little Willie. I had to have my friend. I'm gonna let Little Willie be officiated.
I'm quite sure Lil Willie got invited to the wedding too, though. But we ain't
Oh no, you know what? He actually, you know what he did? He probably did hit me off too.
Oh wow. Yeah.
He probably he gonna say, I heard something. You didn't tell me what's going on. It was a spur of the moment thing.
No, hey, we're happy for you, though,
I
brother.
appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, we see the glow. We see the lightening of your skin.
I appreciate it.
You look
Show a
happy.
dog with it.
You stressed out.
I appreciate it.
No doubt.
Coach, how's everything been going so far? I know you guys getting ready for the football practice, which I guess starts at the beginning of August.
July 29th. Guys report. So we 2.5 weeks away, really.
We're hearing that this team may be better than last year's team.
We here.
That's what we're hearing, Coach.
We've been talking, so they better be. They better be. But they working extremely hard, man. We proud of these guys. The new guys have really done a good job coming in and meshing with the old guys. But the old guys, the leadership, the guard in the yard, making sure guys know this is the standard that we play by when you come in this door. It's been refreshing. And, man, to see some of these dudes who have developed in the program and the body changes, the body types changing, man, it's coming together.
And you encourage people to get their season ticket.
If they haven't gotten season tickets at this point, they don't want to see a winner.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they want to go see Bailey Magnet, or I don't want to.
Wakefield.
Yeah, or the near from the 90s. But I mean, they at least
They don't want to see that.
they at least know on Saturdays at Jackson State University, it's going to be a show put on. And so I encourage people to get their season tickets because that price goes up on game day, and it goes up by a healthy amount. So you save a lot of money in excess of almost $80 to $100 if you go ahead and break
True.
down and get them season tickets.
Very
now.
true. Very true.
Yeah, season tickets will be sold up until the end of July. So get your season tickets. You can get them at the stadium or at the Athletic Center, Assembly Center also, right, Vaughn? Vaughn said absolutely.
Absolutely.
Absolutely get your season ticket. But, Coach, also there's an event it's a big fundraiser for Jackson State football. It's a big blues concert at the stadium. You tell me a little bit about that?
Man, I'm so excited about this. As a football coach, I probably shouldn't be as close as it is to the first game, but man, it was an opportunity. You know, folks around here, they were doing galas and they were doing banquets trying to raise money. And man, me and TC, we were just talking college football, college athletics, and we have to figure out creative ways to help support the program. And one of the things that we learned from our predecessor, if you want the 18 to 35-year-old to donate into the program, sometimes you got to entertain them. And so this is a part of that.
And they putting their boots on the ground.
Yeah, we know what they want to do.
Yeah.
I expect all the Holmes County to be there now.
Oh, baby.
I'm holding you responsible.
Let me tell you something. When anything you say boots on the ground in Holmes County,
Yeah.
they coming.
Man, we're excited. And so this theme, it fits our head man.
Yes.
He killed the biggest buck in the state ladder, and then he turned around and won a national championship. Ain't nothing like the country boy TC Taylor.
That's right.
And so, man, we sat down, we came up with that idea. Man, true Mississippians are going to enjoy an event like this, and then it's a lot of good food, good music. That's what Mississippi is about. Learn Mississippi Veterans Memorial Stadium to a juke joint on August 15th,
Yeah.
Friday night.
And you know, Cole, you spent, but you know, to be honest with you, you know, after Jack State won the national championship, 2 weeks later, TC on Facebook and had a book in his hand
Yeah.
because he said he was going deer hunting for about.
Oh, he likes to do that?
What?
You didn't know that?
Man,
No,
he's an avid hunter. Oh,
He
yes.
killed maybe the biggest buck in the state of Mississippi.
Sure did.
last year.
Oh, Shambina didn't tell me that.
Well, Shambina probably don't want to tell you that because he wants to do it.
Wow.
He had a heck of a 2024, man. I'm serious. He had a heck of a 2024.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes, it was. I'm not a hunter, but you know, anytime you can see a buck look like that,
Him and his brother, they don't play.
that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, that is.
How about me and you go hunt with TC one day?
I don't think TC is gonna go for that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to answer.
No,
you, Rob.
I don't.
I just want to tell you though. I don't.
No, I don't want to see. I don't want to see. Shambina asked me to go with him hunting. I'm like, I don't.
Well, did you hear about the story about when he went on the reservoir to catch the alligator?
Well, I didn't go. I got tricked into getting on the boat to go alligator hunt. I got tricked.
No, you didn't get tricked. That was a choice.
No. Well, see,
And they said alligator.
see, he told me we were gonna go on there. He was gonna fish and get some shots of him fishing for some bluegill or whatever. And then he turned it into an alligator. Got an alligator right there. I said, I don't care, man. Care about no alligator. but we're talking about the concert. The concert, Stephanie Luckett will be there. LJ Eccles, the PC band, Arthur Young. It's going to be a great event. Kids Zone with inflatables, food and beverages. It's going to be a nice event. And this is going to be August 15th, 5 days after my birthday. So come on out.
Your ticket is on me.
Right, that's what I'm talking about, Coach. I probably will have to work there anyway.
Absolutely.
You're probably going to be there regardless. It's going to be at the stadium. Gates open at 6. The concert starts at 8 o'clock. I want everybody to come out and get your tickets. You can get your tickets now.
Right, absolutely. Impact tickets and Rob, man, we got the fan fest that normally goes on at the AAC. That's going to be held in the concourse, so you can get all your photographs, your autographs with the players, the coaches from different various sports. And then around 7:30, we're going to migrate to the concert area and have a good time.
The Country Boy Experience.
Yeah.
Make sure you're there. And, this helps out Jackson State Athletics. You guys do a lot of activities in the community. I know you just had the women's clinic.
Yeah.
How did that go, Coach?
Man, it went awesome. We had over 75 ladies there, and next year I'm going to tell you right now we're doing a men's brunch. So we're going to alternate women's clinic, men's brunch. So we want to make sure we take care of dads too. You know what I mean? But the women's clinic was an awesome deal. Those ladies learned a lot about football. A lot of them were scared because they thought we were going to take them out and do football drills.
Yeah.
And so we married. We got wives. We know that women don't want to go outside and get hot. And so we have altered that thing to where they are inside, they're comfortable, but they get to learn about ball. We did some line dancing with Javancy. They had some of the most amazing dishes because of our food partner, Sodexo Magic. They had a competition going on amongst the chefs. And so the chefs cook different meals, and this is where they see the women be missing out. They had oxtail, they had lamb chops, they had waffles, blueberry waffles. They had all kind of stuff, man. Stuff I can't even name. They had like 10 different kind of pound cakes. They had bread pudding.
I missed that.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man.
I was at the pageant with my daughter.
Oh, you that that pound cake to you?
I was at the pageant.
You should have told me. I would have saved you a piece, but I mean, it was. That's one thing about it, though. We try to make sure all our events that you're gonna get fed good at least.
And that is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
That's true.
Jackson State. When I started working there, when I left TV station, I said one thing Jackson State gonna do. They gonna feed.
They gonna feed,
and it's good.
Yeah.
Okay, but y'all fall into the standard. Look where we at tonight. Full Moon Barbecue.
That's right. Now they're gonna give you something after the show. Coach, you're not a vegan, are you?
Do I look like a vegan?
I don't think you know what that word means.
I had to think about it.
You done drop some.
But he's still a long way from a
I ain't got nothing to do with vegan.
I said, really, Coach, a vegan?
No. I'm still a color boy.
But Coach, this is what I got to ask you though. As we get set for football practice in the hot heat, how do you guys, stay from falling out?
Yeah, we acclimated, man. I've been coaching now. This is going into my 17th year. Some of these guys going to year 20, 25. But when you're used to being out there, it don't bother you as much. Mm-hmm. And then you think about it. We are out there with every season change. Mm-hmm. And so you kind of get that spring and you feel that warmth coming on. So you kind of ready for the summer, right?
Yeah.
But when they get to August, I don't care if you Satan himself. You're not ready for Mississippi.
No.
Mississippi heat in August.
You got a coach out there that wears a hoodie and a sweatband and I just keep the camera on him because I know he's gonna fall out sooner or later. So who is that man? You know what I'm talking about? He wears a hoodie.
That's a strength and conditioning.
Is that strength and conditioning coach?
I'm gonna be honest with you, there's a couple of them that do it
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
And I agree with you.
'Cause I ain't no way.
I'm
I
looking
can-
at that, y'all crazy.
Yeah.
Because I keep the camera on him because I know sooner or later, like Fred Sappers said about the man, sooner or later he gonna fall
It's
out.
gonna happen.
I just hope I'm not there when it happens, because I don't want to write the incident report.
Well, we have a trivia question we want to present to our viewers now. If you answer this question, you will receive a gift card here from Full Moon. Okay. Now, the question is, what father-son combo each hit exactly 319 career home runs? If you get that answer right, you will get a $10 gift card from Full Moon. Now, that $10 here at Full Moon will get you the lid of this cup. $10. Well, you don't have to boost that up, man. But anyway, all you have to do is go to our social media platforms. Don't call the TV station because nobody's going to, and we know that they're not going to answer. So you can give us your answer tonight, and we'll get you that gift card. But we have Coach O here with us this evening at Full Moon, and we're so happy to have Coach O here with us, talking about the big concert, August 15th at Memorial Stadium. Is this the first time that you've ever done something like this?
Absolutely, absolutely. But I Rob, I don't want to show my age, but I remember I was a young boy. They did a concert at the Vet, and it was one of the greatest experiences I had, and they didn't do one for years after that. But I appreciate VP Robinson, Associate AD Elise Wells Kilber for giving us the opportunity to use the Vet in a different facet.
Yeah.
Because I think it's a great opportunity for our fans to come out and fellowship and really get ready for this season.
I agree.
It is a beautiful stadium.
Yes.
You know, I'll tell you, I was down, it was a couple of years ago, and Jackson State was playing, was it a team that the Camels?
Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell.
Yeah.
Campbell. Well, I was on the field. You know how we do our little thing before the field.
Yeah.
So they were coming in, and they kept one of the players like, this where they play? So I guess it's amazing the other schools that come
It
in and
is.
see how
Yeah,
big
how
that is.
big it is.
Yeah, yeah. But again, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to come back again. If you answer that trivia question, you will receive a gift card from Full Moon. $10. They'll get you one French fry.
I give you $5 on it, Rob.
You put $5 at 15. I will be back in a moment. Stay with us.
I'm Josh Trim with Pennington and Trim Alarm Services. We firmly believe in offering the latest and greatest in camera and access control technology. With the Alarm.com platform, we're able to offer a user-friendly and fully integrated service to do just that.
We're a light that shines your way. Let us in and you will find security and peace of mind. Gonna keep on.
We feel strongly that clients are best served by a financial institution that has roots here, but also has an eye on the future. That's what we believe First Commercial Bank brings to our markets. Our idea is simple: deliver a consistently exceptional client experience each and every time. We have a unique story to tell, and our talented associates are dedicated to meeting the needs of our clients every day. Visit firstcommercialbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Accidents happen, and the Abston Law Firm wants to help you. Don't feel overwhelmed with disruptions to your life that accidents and injuries bring. Let Willie Abston work for you. At Abston Law Firm, you're important to us. Protecting your rights and helping you meet your future needs is our main goal. And we take pride in servicing our clients. We provide you with knowledgeable, caring legal representation. We are experienced and dedicated to helping you. Call for your free consultation today. Abston Law, located at 1307 Airport Road in Flowood.
He done broke it already. And the season ain't even started yet. Welcome back to time. He been here 10 seconds and broke the camera. He done broke the camera already. But again, want to let you know that we will be at the Break It Smash Rooms live on July 23rd. Invite you to come out. That's in Pearl. You ever been out there, Coach, to the Break It Smash Room?
I have not been out there, but look, it sounds like somebody to go see. I promise I do.
It's if you're frustrated, which you guys weren't much last year. You wasn't much frustrated.
Nah.
That's the front of the house scene. behind the scenes is a little different.
But man, Coach, I got to congratulate you and TC and the coaching staff and the team for what you guys did last year, man. I mean, that was a remarkable run of what you guys did. And then you what was it, ULM? You played ULM last year, and you kind of was nip and tuck with them.
Should have beat them.
Should have beat them. Should have beat them. Did that? Was it a tornado before the game?
Yeah.
Did
We
that
just started
delay?
at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Did that hurt you?
Man, we had our guys eating chicken fingers at 8 o'clock, and we kicked off at 8:30.
Yeah,
It was
that's
tough,
true.
man.
Oh, that was
It was
tough
the
to
evening,
do.
yeah.
Because you travel over there, and they have a routine. They already ate their pregame meal, and then you push that kickoff time back 2 hours.
Yeah.
You need to get some protein in them,
Yeah.
and the only thing we could have available that quickly was some Raising Cane's, and we just had to do what we had to do. So it was just so much pulling against us, but we don't make any excuses. We should have still won there and won that game.
Yeah, you played very well.
Man, I needed some protein.
Now, is Fortillion back?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah, man. He. Now, what about Zero?
He's back.
He's back. All right. So,
Then
man,
If they didn't graduate, I can almost guarantee they back.
they back. We lost a few, a few wide receivers, but we also gained some quality players, like the guy from Prairie View, Savage, who's a beast.
And no disrespect to those guys that
Yes,
left.
yes, of
we
course.
love them, but at the same time, our job is always to replace it and make sure the next guy coming in is better.
That's right.
So that's what we try to do.
That's right.
wow. Any play? I know you got a running back from, was he?
Yeah, so we got a couple. So we got the running back from San Diego State special. Start off at USC. He is a Olympic style sprinter.
Well-
when I say he's special,
Is he here now?
Rob came to the show one night after he got here,
Mhm.
and Rob said, "I think I saw the fastest human in America
Yeah.
at practice," and that's the little running back from San Diego
Listen.
State that we're talking about.
listen, we could probably sell tickets to watch him, Travis Terrell, and Janae Dupree race, and that would be something to watch.
Ooh, that might be something. Now you don't want anybody to get hurt.
I don't want anybody to get hurt.
And can I plug something right here, Rob?
Absolutely, Coach.
A lot of people don't realize, Rob, I listen to Rob, and Rob has been around sports in Mississippi forever, right?
Yeah.
And Rob sent me a text a couple years ago. He said, listen, Marcus Dupree's grandson is at Mississippi Gulf Coast, and y'all need to check him out. And Rob will tell you, I looked at that text, and within 24 hours, we offered that kid, and that kid is playing at Jackson State.
Yeah, and I don't want to bug you with that kind of stuff, Coach, but a lot of people, they always send me stuff. And I said, when I saw his tape, I said, he might be something. But Coach knows more than I do.
Yeah.
But now, Rob, you cover Jerry Rice.
Yes,
Brett
exactly.
Favre. He know what a
Willie
good football.
Todd.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he know what a good
Exactly.
football player look like.
Exactly.
Keep singing with that.
You're going back too far.
Walter Payton. Liam Morgan.
Coach said you cover Walter Payton. Oh, right.
Cover some legends. But man, I'm serious. Anytime you got an eye, send them to me. I can tell you no, but I really appreciate that.
But I saw now one guy sent me a video of his two kids. I didn't even bother to send them to you. I won't call her name, but if her name is Bernard, I'm just kidding. They said no with that. I'm just kidding. But nah, man, people always come and sending me stuff, but I don't want to bug. I never want to bug you guys because I know what you do. I mean, I see what you go through, and I, with the practice and day-to-day operations. I was like, man, I'm not gonna bug.
No, we trust your opinion though, and if you send them to me, the least we could do for the service you're putting in for Jackson State, the least we could do is put an eye on them and give them a.
Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate that, Coach. I appreciate that. But get your tickets to Jackson State football this year. They are the defending HBCU champs. They will be have 5 home games.
5 home games.
5 home games. Well, 6 Valley. It'll be.
No, that's absolutely right.
Hey, that's gonna be
That's-
here.
That's
We
no,
go
it's
to
gonna be-
Illinois.
we got to go to.
So you saying Valley gonna be a home
Yeah,
game?
It always is.
mhm.
Well, that's true.
It always is. And I mean, not to even be funny, the people of the Delta, they look forward to Jackson State coming up there, and we look forward to going to play on a turf field in Mississippi Delta.
And a new scoreboard.
They got a new scoreboard.
Yeah, they got a new
too.
scoreboard too.
Do the camera work?
It worked.
I ain't trying to be funny. I'm trying my bad. I'm sorry.
Well, I tell you what, when we was at the SWAC championship of basketball, I tell you, we had Coach Buckley on there, and he told me to say, "You tell Jack State that I got a surprise for him." Rob said, "What you gonna do? We show up early?"
But I'm gonna tell you this, Coach. When we were there last year, and I don't know if you've been in that press box.
Year before last.
That was year before last.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're going through.
Gotcha.
It's very small.
Yeah.
So where we are, so like we're here announcing the game. The Valley coaches are right here. There's a door right there. So when halftime comes, the coaches come out and go to the locker room. So I'm going over the stats as they come out. Now I'm just what I normally do. And I'm like, Jackson State leads Valley in first down. Jackson State did this and running offensive defense, blah, blah. The last coach came out. He ain't going to be like that in the second half while you talking. I'm like, get him out of here. I'm like, just don't get mad at me.
You should have won Little Willie. That sounded like a Little Willie conversation.
Yeah, he was hot, man. He was hot.
But look, the reason y'all are in that room, right? Because they got us on the roof.
Yeah.
Oh, you on the roof?
They went on the roof.
I take one wrong step, I'm in the pasture.
Yeah. Or the catfish pond one. Yeah.
I was wondering where the LSU coaches were. You on the roof?
Yeah. If I stump too hard, I'm going to disrupt your whole broadcast.
Yeah.
We on the roof.
Wow.
Papers flying.
You know what? That is so right because to our right are the officials, the two officials.
That's right.
That is exactly right. I thought you guys were down the hall a little bit.
Then he had the nerve at me when we was on air. He said, "Can you hear me?" I said, "Hear you. I can touch it." I mean, like from the bottom of the field, right?
But do you like your schedule this year, Coach?
Man, we love the schedule. Anybody they put on it, we could play Mississippi State, Ole Miss. We love the schedule.
I tell you what,
We're gonna play football.
I'm finna put them on the hot seat. This USM game. Cause they talking noise.
Are they?
Oh yes.
There's some good conversation going on.
Yeah, there's some good conversation going on between September 6th is gonna be very interesting. So
We're excited about it.
Yeah.
And what we say, USM State again. They deserve it. And that's not a negative comment. That means they deserve the show that we're gonna come put on for them. They deserve to have their stadium filled by our people.
Correct.
Because that's the only time it gets filled up.
Yeah, that is true.
That is true.
You think you may play Colorado in the near future?
We'll never play Colorado because Colorado ain't gonna want to schedule us.
Oh.
But anybody that knows, they know Coach Prime ain't gonna schedule Jackson State. So that's kind of understanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Preston said Preston getting perturbed over there.
I'm not talking. No, I love my boys at Colorado, man. But that's one of them games we know. Coach Prime don't want to cross that path, so we good.
Yeah.
You think it'll be competitive?
Any game we play gonna be competitive.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. We really feel that way. And I was just talking to the Mississippi High School Activities Association coaches today, and I was just telling them, they had scheduled Ohio State, they had scheduled them to come speak, and they didn't schedule us. And Ohio State called and canceled on them, right? And so then they want to call Jackson State over to take their place. So they called Coach Quinn over to do the lecture or the lesson. And I said, well, Quinn, hold on one second, I'm gonna introduce you. And so, I had to go say my piece, and I told him, I said, it's awesome that you can get canceled on by a national champion. You can call 10 minutes down the road to show up for you. You should have called us from the jump.
That's exactly right.
And we built, and this coaching staff is built on Mississippi high school coaches. And I told them that, I said, look at our staff, top to bottom, you'll see guys that sit in your seat that were great coaches in high school that we have brought to our staff. So this is the type of staff you want to be in front of.
Correct.
Wow. Yeah. Well, Coach, winning the national championship of HBCU, has that made it easier to recruit, or does that work like that?
No doubt. I think, the time frame and the period that Jackson State football is in, it's much easier just to go in any school and pitch your recruiting pitch. You know what I mean? It's just easy to talk to guys, and they understand that we are trying to build a program for the next 10 to 12 years. It's not something that's overnight. We understand that the NIL and collective stuff has its role, it plays in it, but we are on the forefront of FCS football in attacking the NIL, attacking the collective. We got a very nice payroll at Jackson State, believe it or not. And I mean, our fan support, and we need more support. But we know that payroll is attached to championships. You know what I mean? So we're not out here trying to recruit kids based on money, but we also want them kids to know if you come to Jackson State and you end up benefiting from the collective, benefiting from an NIL deal, we expect a championship out of you.
That's right.
Yeah, and remember now, JSU fans and supporters, August 15th, it is the JSU football season kickoff block party concert at Memorial Stadium. The gates open at 6 p.m. The concert starts at 8. You can see Stephanie Luckett, LJ Eccles, the PC Band, which is a really, really good band. They're very, very good. And Arthur Young, Mr. Funky Fawdy. Yeah, Miss Funky 40.
Yeah.
Yeah. So come on out to this. Get your tickets at Memorial Stadium, and also get your season tickets for Jackson State football as well. They're gonna. That's a hot ticket. That's a hot ticket. Like Coach said, if you ain't got your tickets yet, what you waiting on?
I'm telling you.
I mean, good flashy team. I'm gonna tell you, man. You guys winning that game against was that South Carolina State? I mean, I've never seen that team so focused and ready to beat somebody.
Yeah.
What was it about that game that you got?
Yeah.
Because you came out with Terrell with that kickoff return.
Yeah.
What was it about that game? Coach?
Maybe 4 of those guys were here in 21 and 22, but the pain and the weight of those, they felt them.
Mhm.
And when I say, man, you know, with those 21, 22 teams, we had to kind of go around and make sure the guys are where they're supposed to be for bed check, make sure guys. We didn't have not one disciplinary issue the entire week we were in Atlanta. And we knew when we had a team meeting on that Friday night, our normal meeting, and we sung them old SWAC hymns.
Yeah.
The feeling that we got in that room, we knew what time it was on Saturday. It was no doubt in our mind. It was no doubt in our player mind that it was business was finna get handled.
And I saw it in
didn't
their
have a
eyes
chance.
too. Yeah, I saw it in their eyes before they came out of the locker room, Rob. They were just focused.
The only bittersweet moment for that, I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, he won that.
I wasn't there.
You wanted the game?
My daughter graduated that day.
Yeah.
From Southern.
Wow.
I was at Southern.
Wow.
Can you believe
Of
that?
all places.
Of all places.
Yeah.
I'm down there.
Well, listen, you know, if the good
I'm
Lord
still-
saying we're going back this year, you go to Southern.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what Lil Willie told me. Lil Willie said, all these years they lost in the playoffs and you not there, you must have been bad luck. So I may not. That's what he told me. So I may not come next
Oh, man.
this year.
Yeah, you gonna be there, buddy.
I may. He put something in my head. I may have been back.
You gonna be
I've
there.
been at every Jackson State playoff game.
You need to be there.
But he did. He said, brother, let me tell you something. I better didn't call a game today. He must have been bad luck the last 2 years.
But Coach, thank you so much for joining us here at Full Moon. And I know you got to get something to eat, so make sure now. I want to make sure you're not vegan. You know, because we can get some corn. What the vegan that they got here?
Corn,
butter
salad,
beans,
yeah.
salad,
Baked bean.
baked beans,
Yeah.
musical fruit,
Yeah, macaroni.
cornbread.
The only time I'm vegan is the day before I had to go to the doctor. They tell me they got to do it, you know, check my stomach out. That's about the only time you're going to get me to be vegan, man.
We'll see.
You don't want to be vegan here.